I believe Pete wanted a re-rack on lane 34.
Pete covering it himself right down there. I asked him earlier what winning tonight would mean to him. Well, we'll get that later. Right now, we're back to live action as he finally got his re-rack.
Well, he had to yell for it. They tried to do it with the tournament director asking the back end, but Pete just sort of said, listen, I'll take the bull by the horns. I want my re-rack.
Will it carry? Yes.
Almost a solid 9-pin, Mike.
There's his wife, Tracy. Now we'll find out what he had to say about winning tonight, what it would mean to him.
Well, it means that my practice over the summer paid off on my release that I've been working on. I've been working on trying to stay behind the ball a little bit more, trying to get the end-over-end roll again, and it would really make me happy again. I think I'd be back. I think I'm ready for a bowler of the year maybe next year.
3 pins. 3 pins, the difference right now. Some of the statistics from this week. Only 132 players in the field. Everybody averaged 215. Took 220 to cash and 226 to make the top 24, Marshall.
That's a very high average. And you can see Pete Weber led the tournament almost wire to wire. Slipped a little in the 4th and 5th rounds. Hooper made that big charge toward the end. Walter Ray was very consistent throughout the tournament.
Worst he's been, almost his 2nd or 3rd. So... and we can see that they average here about 150 pounds. And we've got 130 going against 180 in this match. And the 3 pins is the difference. Walter Ray working on 4 in a row, headed to the 8th frame. Will it carry the 10? Oh, and the 7.
Oh. You know, Walter's had a lot of tough breaks in his matches today, but that was a great break. That 7-pin just easing over right at the very end.
That puts him up by 13, headed for the 9th frame. And again, it's going to come down to the player that can perform in the 9th and 10th. They've both been there before.
I think Petey's kind of hoping that Walter gives him just a little opening.
And he did. Oh my goodness.
That's the first time that
didn't do that.
First time he's missed the pocket, it seems like all day. That ball just slipped off his hand. He knew it immediately. It was not coming back. 1, 2, 4, 10 washout. Now this is a shot that he can make. It's not an exceptionally difficult spare, especially for a good spare shooter like Walter.
He's got to make it.
Well, I agree with you, Mike.
Come on.
He did make it.
I'll tell you what, a lot of class right there. He makes that terrible delivery and then comes back with a wonderful spare conversion. Now watch this. This is textbook. 1 pin right into the 10-pin.
9 pins.
Once again, just a beautiful shot.
Is the difference. Pete can take the lead with a strike here in the 9th frame.
And I believe he could, if he takes it all the way out, he could close him out.
Oh, the 9-pin. He talked about it. He almost left it the last time on this lane.
2 times in a row. His last 2 frames were almost 9 pins.
And he's saying, why now? How no?
What a terrible break. But that's the risk you take with these kind of balls. He needed to move in just a little bit.
At the 9-pin, has it. The difference is 10 pins. Walter Ray has them. Pete has to strike it out. We could have a tie here.
It does set up for a possible tie, Mike, and that is very disappointing for Pete. That is a flush pocket hit, but the ball drives so hard, and Pete leaves a lot of 9 pins because he throws such a powerful ball. Got to regroup, make a good shot here, put pressure on Walter Ray.
Kind of spun it down there.
Yeah, and that could be the product of the 9-pin. You know, it's almost like a subconscious adjustment for the left lane when he had the problem on the right lane.
At the 2-pin.
Uh-oh. No problem.
A strike on the fill ball will finish with 223. Walter Ray would need a mark of some kind in the 10th frame.
And you'd have to like Walter Ray's chances. He's generally an accurate player, although his last shot was very bad. Well, a disappointed Pete Weber shoots 223, forces Walter Ray Williams to get a mark in the 10th frame. And if I could find somebody to bet with right now, I think I'd
You'd
say,
be betting on Walter.
Well, you'd have to. Yep.
You'll go through the same routine.
This is for title number 20.
That's good. That's good.
Well, he knew it was good.
Well, he did exactly what he needed to do. He got up and made a very good shot. If he misses this, it's 222. He loses. Walter Ray Williams is regarded as the best spare shooter on tour.
He's got to prove it now.
Well, I needed to make a 10-pin last week. I made mine. I think Walter can make his.
Yes.
He knew it.
Yeah.
That's enough. Well, no, he needs what? 1 pin.
He needs to stay behind the foul line and keep the ball in the lane.
All the way, Walter Ray.
There's your winner.
Yes.
And appropriately enough, he finishes with another 10-pin. Title number 20 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Walter Ray is your winner, 232 to 223.
Nice work.